We got a random letter generator here, and when I click generate random letters, it's gonna give us a letter, and we will only use plugins that their name starts with this letter. Me from the future here, the reason why there's an F in here is because this website opens with a letter already generated. I decided to ignore it and have a letter generated on a video. So let's click on this button. 3, 2, 1. S. Okay, so we will only be able to use plugins that start with the letter S. Bye. Now we're in the studio. Here we have the plugins that we can use. And you might be wondering, these plugins, they don't start with S. There is one rule, because I have a lot of these plugins, like these Fruity plugins, these M plugins, that have proprietary naming conventions. So I simply decided to ignore these proprietary names, like the Fruity in these Fruity plugins, Kilohertz plugins, the KHS, they all start with KHS. These Melda plugins, they all start with M. I simply decided to ignore that and go with the first letter of the actual name of the plugin. Anyway, enough explaining. Let's get started. Let's start with a melody. Actually, to make it a little bit more interesting, I won't use Serum, but I will use something else. These 3 presets with this melody that I got sounds a lot like one of those old gaming devices. Shall we try and make a chiptune sort of song? Let's make this open up. Let's try with stairs. So now I have it go up a bit every 2 bars. Cut unnecessary low end. Drums. I like that. I'm gonna go with a acid chiptune bass. This time I will be using Serum.
Use a filter. Anything bandpass will do.
Okay, how's the volume? Let's add the kick and snare. Maybe make these drums louder. Okay, let's make this acid bass more cheap, tuney. I'm gonna remove the kick in this part and keep only the snare. Now let's create this super long automation. Create automation clip. Bring this up. And it will go up after this fake out. The drums over here. I'm gonna low cut this too. Bit more. Okay, let's create a bass layer for this melody. Piano roll. Let's copy these notes here. Wait, I was supposed to copy these higher notes as well. And move them over here. Try maybe another note. That's nice. We could try to make it more crushed. Okay, now I feel like this acid bass needs a bass layer. This needs an envelope, plucky like this. Maybe this macro should open up a little bit more. And let's copy this over here. And now let's make an outro. One section like this, the other like this. Nope, the other one. Now we got it. Now it needs some downlifters. What are these sounds? Okay, this sounds good. I'm gonna use this one. I'm actually gonna use the classic one. Let's try this one. Okay, and for the outro, I'm gonna just destroy it completely. Yeah, this thing doesn't work. There's an idea. Shape it like this. In its song in this position. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add another down sample, but this time like destroy completely. Let's save this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so this is what we could make with plugins that start with the letter S. Like and subscribe.